Hey, it's Thursday. I'm Lashana Guy, and this is Good News Only, the show where we discuss the stories that uplift and bring us together. Every weekday at 10:30 a.m., we are recapping the good news only, the feel-good headlines, the community, and the local wins that bring a little more light to your day. And I want to hear from you too. So if something good is happening in your world, a personal victory, a community success, a birthday, or just something that made you smile, I want to hear about it. Send me an email to news25@wek.com. And remember to put Hey Shauna, that's SHAUNA, in the subject line so I know it's for me. I would love to share your good news right here on the show. So let's start today with something good. Today's show is, as always, full of reasons to smile. Starting with, I want to ask you, did you see yesterday's 1 p.m. show? Don't forget, we are coming back for a second time every single weekday. So we'll start with Good News Only at this time slot, 10:30 a.m. every day, every weekday, and then we will come back with more good news at 1 p.m. every weekday. Yesterday's show at 1 p.m. was pretty good. We had a guest, an unexpected but special guest nonetheless. Miss Kimberly Gomez stopped by, and we talked all about all things show. And I think just in talking with her about what she's going to be doing in the future, because as we mentioned, we're going to expand our streaming. So you'll have more shows coming in the near future, and Kimberly is it's going to be one of those hosts. And I really think you're going to enjoy some of the things that she has in store for you. I think there are things that you didn't, it's going to be refreshing. There are going to be things that you didn't know you needed. It's going to bring a smile to your face and warm your heart nonetheless. So be looking for that. I'll remind you on my show as we get closer to that stuff when those things are coming up. But as for us here at Good News Only, I know you see Sunny is still not here. We're still looking for her home. This is a transition. And I used to think I was good or okay with change, and to a certain extent I am. Like, I can just kind of roll with whatever because I'm pretty self-contained. Um, and I work really hard to make sure that, they used to always tell me when I was younger, they used to always say, you can't control anything but yourself. And I took that maybe a little bit too close to heart because everything I do is I control Shauna. I run Shauna. Um, and I control what happens to me and with me. And when I feel like I don't have that control, it's usually during times of change, and so that it takes some adapting. It takes some patience, and then just for me, my issues with perfectionism. Like, I just want things to be perfect all the time and immediately. Okay, because also I struggle with patience. I struggle with patience. Do you struggle with patience? If you struggle with patience, send me an email. Let me know you struggle with patience and change. At news25@wek.com. They say misery loves company. Now, it's not that I want you to be miserable, but if you already struggle, like I struggle, I would enjoy the company. But I won't say I'm working on patience because I'm not. Because I feel like if I ask for God or the universe, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, I don't care. But if you ask for more patience, like if you seek to work on patience, I feel like then I'll be sent more scenarios that are gonna make me be patient, like AKA make me wait. I don't want that. I just want things to hurry up and come. So why would I ask for more patience? That's not what I'm asking for. I'm asking for things to get going in the direction I want them to go. So I would never ask for help improving my patience. It's just it's gonna make me hurry up and wait longer. I don't want that. I want things to go the way I want them to go, when I want them to go, how I want them to go, immediately. So if that's you, then we can be friends. Send me an email after the break. And here's Leon. See what I'm saying? We'll be back after the break. Hello.
Atayaya.
Am I really
I
shiny?
think I got all the words, didn't I? I think I
I
got it.
think you did. Am I really shiny today?
You're a little shiny. Um, you want some tissue?
No, I
Get,
got
get,
some.
get a little pat. Pat, pat.
That's that shea butter. And you know I have it on every morning after my hour-long skincare. That's that shea butter. Probably put a little bit too much on this morning. It's that shea butter. Pure, organic, unrefined. What you need today?
Can I do that?
What, pat my face?
Mm-hmm.
Why you want to pat my face?
Oh man, I've been wanting to do that.
Same. Do you hear me? We've had a rough week. A rough one. I'm trying to make it through. Welcome back. Now we are going to talk about what is good, what's going on good here in your local community. So there's great news for fighting hunger in Central Illinois. I'm going to take you to this video so you can see what's going on. The Midwest Food Bank in Peoria is expanding its ability to serve the community with a brand new refrigerated truck. This is great news for hunger in this community. So, Impact Central Illinois is stepping up in a big way, awarding the food bank a $118,000 grant to make the purchase possible. The new truck means more fresh food on the road, allowing the food bank to pick up perishable items from local grocery stores and restaurants. That is awesome. That's a great way to combat the waste as well. So those deliveries will go directly to area food pantries, helping families access healthier food options. This marks the food bank's fourth refrigerated truck, significantly increasing its reach across the Tri-County area and strengthening its mission to reduce food insecurity. Congratulations, great job. I think this is an awesome, awesome opportunity to feed more people, and as I said, make sure that more people have access to healthier foods. And again, I think to combat waste, because we see a lot of restaurants and grocery stores that can't sell stuff after a certain time, and they just throw it away. But it's still perfectly fine to be consumed in a short amount of time, obviously. But I think this is great. So, turning now to education and innovation, the students in Peoria are getting hands on experience with science and technology in a unique way. So great. So, a Brooklyn based organization called Genius Potential traveled more than 800 miles. Can you imagine that? to lead an interactive STEM workshops at 3 Peoria schools, 800 miles for Peoria. That's so awesome. So students learned by doing, building their own Bluetooth speakers while exploring everyday technology and how everyday technology actually works. The workshops were part of a partnership between Genius Potential and Trio Talent Search at Illinois Central College. So organizers say the goal goes beyond the classroom, helping students build confidence, gain exposure to STEM careers, and see a clearer path toward future opportunities in science and technology. I love, love, love. But the kids in this video look like they had such a good time. They look like they had so much fun, and I'm so glad these speakers aren't, you know, boring. Like they don't look boring. Kids need color and design, something going on. They could have just been that basic brown plywood, but they're not. I love that they got to decorate them and do all the things with them. My daughter goes to a STEM school. Her college is a STEM school. And I wonder, I like the idea of more children being exposed to STEM, just because I think right now there are areas where it's not as diverse. And I can definitely tell you STEM looks very one-dimensional where my daughter is in school. But there's so much opportunity for us to add to it and to diversify it, and for more people to take advantage of those skills and those career sets. So kudos to them. We will have more good news after the break. You came through that door hard. You better be glad I'm on break. Welcome back. We have more good news for you. So, in more good news, the adaptive rodeo experience called the Remarkable Roundup was hosted by the National Western Stock Show, and it proved to have something for everyone. So, looking at your screens there, you can see, oh, that's so cute. This rodeo definitely had something for everyone. Kids took part in activities like stick horse barrel racing, a bucking bronco, and they even got to meet the Denver Mounted Patrol horses. About 80 students from four metro area schools participated in the one of a kind event, and it looks like they had lots and lots of fun. So, the rodeo was held on the same dirt used by professional cowboys and cowgirls, making the experience even more special to them. Organizers say the goal is to show that rodeo truly is for everyone. The stock show also offers hands on education through a petting farm. Rodeo 101. You know, when I said that through a petting farm, I immediately rubbed my hands together because I instantly felt, I mean, I could feel the dirt. Bless my heart. So, Rodeo 101 exhibit, in addition to this petting farm, and a CSU Ag Adventure. And it looks like these kids really, really, I can just smell that dirt. Can you smell it? I can smell it. Um, but it looks like they had a really good time. I would have liked to practice that lasso thing. Not that I would have made it, or the hula hoop thing. I'm not that coordinated. See, I want to try. I want to learn how to do that thing. I would have gone and walked around in the dirt to do that. Definitely. Look at him. He is having the time of his life. Truly, truly, truly an experience for everyone. So, from Colorado to the world stage, the Olympic flame continues its journey through Italy. And there are some names of these places. I'm going to try it. So, on Tuesday, the torch relay passed through several cities in Italy. Okay, skip through all of them. The flame officially arrived in Vincia. Okay, Vincia, I think I got that, greeted by cheering crowds along the route. The relay, okay, sorry, somebody came back. The relay began in Rome last month and has already traveled to Sardinia and Sicily. I know Sicily. Remember Sicily from, that was where Ma was from, Sophia? From the Golden Girls. So, southern cities like Naples and Bari have also hosted the torch, and the journey covers more than 7,400 miles, building excitement ahead of the game. The relay will wrap February 6th at Milan San Siro Stadium, ahead of competitions based in Milan and Cortina. So, this reminds me, or this is for the Winter Olympics, if I did not say that. Um, but I included this story because it was kind of nostalgic for me. We were talking about that last week. And it just reminded me of this one time. My mom let me go for the first time ever. I'm afraid we're going to go to break, but for the first time ever to a sleepover. She did not do the sleepover thing when we were kids, and I don't know why she let me stay at that lady's house. But I was at the sleepover for one of my friends that I really loved. At her birthday party. And I just remember it was the Winter Olympics. More after that, after the break. So, welcome back. So, before we went to break, we were talking about the sleepover that I went to when I was a young girl. My mama never let me go to sleepovers. But we went to sleepover, and what I remember was this was the first time I ever became aware of the Winter Olympics because it was playing at the time that my friend Kim and all the other girls dared me to go in the bathroom and say Candyman in the mirror 3 times and to see what happens. Everybody else was so scared, but I was like, I'm covered by the blood. So I went in there and I did it. And nothing happened, but I still screamed really loud as if it did to really freak them out. And it did. I remember her mom came running out of the bedroom. I mean, running. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I was laughing, laughing my hind parts off. It was the most fun. I was going to say funnest. The same funnest is funner. Anyway, it was the most fun experience ever. But I just remember us watching the Winter Olympics all night, and then the next morning, we were waiting on our parents to pick us up. So, this story about the torch and the Winter Olympics, just it always every time I the Winter Olympics comes around, I always think about that experience. That was the only time I got to spend a night somewhere. It was really fun. So next, we're gonna move on to these trolls, because that also remember the trolls that used to sit on your pencil at school in the third grade? Man, every color, but these are wooden trolls. So they're very interesting. So they're towering sculptures and they're on display at the North Carolina Arboretum. So Danish artist Thomas Dambo created the trolls using fallen branches, pellets, and reclaimed wood. What an imagination! So each troll stands between 7 and 9 feet tall and is carefully placed throughout the landscape. Visitors describe the exhibit as part of an art experience, part nature hike, and part treasure hunt. So they really enjoy it. And you could, if you watch the story, I think I ran this today it was today. The days kind of started to blend together after a while. Excuse me. But it was today. But they enjoy it. The adults and the kids alike really enjoy this one. That one looked like, remember that book, Where the Wild Things Are? Were they trolls? I may have just unlocked something that I didn't realize before. Look at that one bent over. Um, but yeah, so adults and kids enjoyed it. Like they really, really, really enjoy it. I think it would be something I would enjoy. I like the idea of these items being reclaimed and just being organic nature pieces. I love how our imaginations come together. And that's it. We will be back after the break. Welcome back to Good News Only. Well, listen, that is a wrap for me today, but never fear. I don't know how I did that. Sorry. So that's a wrap for me today, but never fear. Like I said, I am coming back for more good news at 1 p.m. So meet me back here then. In the meantime, let me know what you thought about today's show. Send me an email to news25@week.com and be sure to put Hey Shauna in the subject line so I know it's from me. That's SHAUNA. Don't forget. Otherwise, I won't know it's from you. I'll think it's a work email. So make sure you send me those emails with Hey Shauna in the subject line. And then in the meantime, be sure to check out the midday newscast and meet me back here at 1 p.m. today for more good news. I'm LaShauna Guy for 25 News. Have a wonderful morning.